All right, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the final regular season official broadcast here on MLE for season number 8. We've got another fantastic series for you just about ready to begin. It's the Premier League Jets versus Ducks, and this should be a good one. My name is Hunted. With me is Sleegey, and what are your thoughts on this match, sir?
Well, I think we've got a really good match coming up today. Both the Jets and the Ducks outside of the playoffs right now, and they're each trying to leapfrog the Hive. So this series is going to be really important. Jets 3 games behind them, and the Ducks are 4. So a lot to play for in this upcoming match.
Well, guys, we are going to get underway with that very, very shortly, but let's take a quick look at what map we are playing on tonight. It is Manfield at night. All right, everybody, hello and welcome. Game number 1 between the Ducks and the Jets is underway.
And this gonna be Kadu taking up the ball in the midfield, and this game starting off extremely fast, quick, as Kadu's got an open net, is gonna send that just wide. Jets gonna look to take over control here as Unborn's able to pick it up, get it past one. Unborn has one last of beating. Kadu jumps up for it though, good save.
Already some plays being made by the Ducks. They're having to really just kind of fend off this Jets offense so far, but really, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the first goal for quite a while. Both of these teams want to make sure that they understand how the other one is going to start playing. They don't want to give up that early goal.
Right, and Kadu really bringing that to life right now with a great aerial save there. Is going to go ahead and send it downfield on the right side, looking to get a center for his teammate. Mateo gets a good shot on goal, but it's body blocked from the Jets. And now Biscotti sending it to Unborn. He's going to go off the corner, going to get a good touch, but sends it a bit too far to the left. Biscotti, though, there to get another touch. Unborn gets a close one, and the Ducks able to clear it out of danger and start sending it downfield.
That's a good touch there, another good save, and yeah, we've seen some early chances from both of these teams, almost the double touch there. It's been a lot of offensive opportunities, but just nobody's been able to find the goal, and this is almost the exact opposite of how I thought we'd start this game.
Kadu gets a good shot there. Unborn, though, in a great position to take control of it. Mateo gets a slight touch, that ball drifting dangerously in front of net, but Kadu able to get up to it. Kadu now trying to pick up possession, gets 50 from Biscotti. Is that how you say that, Biscotti? I'm assuming.
I think it's just Biscotti.
Biscotti, and you're probably right.
So. That's how he capitalizes his name.
Well, Mateo, though, gonna pick this up in the corner here, start sending it downfield. Unborn gets a pretty good touch on it, but Kadu now going to try and center. Scotty trying to center that, or get a touch on that, not quite able. Mateo, though, able to pick it up. Only one to beat, but it's not enough as Unborn is there. But now Kadu gets a shot saved from Scotty, and this game is just such a defensive showcase right now.
Yep, again, both of these teams not giving up too many opportunities, but they've been there. It's just really the goaltending more so than the defense has come out to play for either of these teams. I have a feeling this first goal is going to be pretty important as the Ducks are looking for it. Kadu's going to find it.
And right as you say that, a great pass gets sent up. Kadu in a great position to jump up here and sink it into goal. Scotty just not able to get the height he needs on that. And Ducks going to go up 1-0 with 2:08 remaining in this one.
It's 1-1, and again, I have a feeling that first goal, that was close there from Biscotti, but I have a feeling that that first goal is going to pay off in large margins for the Ducks. They get to play from in front here with only 1:50 to go, And it's on the Jets now. They haven't been able to find the touches to get past the Ducks defense, but now the pressure's on. They've got that time clock ticking down when they have to score.
And Unborn there getting a really great clear downfield. A little bit of a double commit on the wall there for the Jets. Could be dangerous as Kadu's going to pick this one up. Not able to get a touch on it. Not something you see often in Premier League. But now Scotty's going to pick it up. Start sending it downfield. Kadu not able to win that challenge. Unborn gets a good touch. This ball now in a dangerous position. If Scotty can get to it in time, sends the shot in but can't get the power and it goes wide.
Yeah, an odd double commit from the Ducks, both trying to pinch it off their own back wall. Lucky they didn't get punished for that one, but it's going to lead to more Jets offense. We'll see if they can make something of it.
Unborn gets a good centering pass here, but Biscotti just not able to get quite the touch he wants on it. Unborn, though, back to get it back downfield. This ball's going to come off the backboard. Kadu's there to clear it out, but Scotty's there. Going to fall for Unborn, who gets caught out of position. Mateo has an opportunity to center for his teammate. Is going to drop it right in front of net. And not able to get a touch in. Biscotti able to go in net and come back out to get that out of danger. What a missed opportunity for the Ducks.
And it's going to remain a one-goal game for right now. Kadu, can he put it home? No. And yeah, this is a crazy match. Both teams have had missed opportunities. But right now, the Ducks, they've got 10 seconds to hold on, and it looks like they're going to do so.
Mateo sending it down. Good challenge there from Unborn. Kadu gonna pick it up. No Shot gets sent to goal, and Unborn with 2 seconds remain is gonna equalize. What a shot!
Yeah, Kadu not the greatest touch there. He definitely did not want to do that. He wanted to try to corral that ball, put it down on the ground, and just get the 50. But just like that, looks like we're headed into overtime here, 1-1, with only 2 seconds left.
Neither team able to keep it up there, and this is gonna go into overtime. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here on kickoff. Is Unborn able to send it in, but a great, powerful clear from Kadu. Goes up for it, but Scotty able to respond fast enough to get a touch on the ball there. And now Unborn starting to start the counter downfield. Kadu able to pick it up. Unborn gets a good demo. Unborn also able to follow that up to keep it out of danger. What a great solo play on defense there.
Oh, the pass, what a save from Kadu, reading that one perfectly. And it looks like the Jets, they're playing with a little bit more confidence, but they can't be overconfident in this game. They don't want to give up that long-range goal, which is how they tied it up in the first place.
And Ducks with a big clear downfield. Unborn has to send that into his own corner. Mateo gets a good centering pass for Kadu, who opts to drop it into the corner. A bad touch there from Scotty, though. Able to pick it up. Could have been a good situation for the Ducks as Scotty now gets a shot over Kadu. Unborn gets a shot towards goal, but it's not quite powerful enough. He can't get it in, and the follow-up shot's off the post. Unborn, though, with the follow-up wide as well. This game all over the place as Kadu finally able to clear that ball out of danger.
An absolutely unbelievable missed chance for the Jets. Unborn open net goal, staring it down, and he doesn't get power on the shot. And you've got to imagine if the Jets don't take this game, then Unborn's going to be thinking about that one as we move forward.
Mateo gets a good clear downfield into the left side. Scotty trying to read it off the wall, gets it past one, not going to beat Kadu. Kadu in a position to follow up, sends it wide. That ball floating down. Mateo with a shot that just goes off the corner. And now Unborn trying to send it down. Good 50 there from Mateo. Kadu picks it up, sends a shot towards net. Double commit save from Unborn. Mateo not really in a position to follow up, but centers. But Scotty able to send it back downfield, and now we're entering minute 2 of this overtime.
Yeah, it's really interesting. The Ducks' offense right there, they opted to go for a bit of an awkward passing play. They saw the double commit, but it's not going to matter. The offense on the backside of the double commit's going to secure them the game. Mateo goes directly under Unborn. He tries to get up to it, doesn't get the touch he wanted, and that's going to be game 1 for the Ducks.
And Unborn there just jumping a little bit too early. Gets a touch on the bottom side of ball, and Mateo there to just sink it into goal, and that's going to take the Ducks into game 1. And just an absolutely astounding overtime. We saw a lot of missed opportunities that could have gone either way. The Jets going to be really kicking themselves about not putting in some of those opportunities, but ultimately the Ducks taking game one.
Yeah, and you really hate to pick on individual players, but you've got to say it. I mean, Unborn's miss on the open goal led to eventually the Ducks finding the touch, and again, it was another missed touch from Unborn that kind of gifted the Ducks that goal. He went up just a bit early, didn't quite get the read off the wall, and it was just slotted home right underneath his car. He's got to step up in these next games. I want to see him have a huge performance. I mean, he had 7 shots in this one and a goal, but he's got to come out strong and show us that he can move past those kind of errors.
And I'm telling you, a really interesting game from this Premier League teams. A lot of missed balls and whiffs. You don't really see those a lot in the Premier League, but with both of these teams, again, really fighting for playoff positions, could see the pressure get to them as we go ahead and get ready to kick off in game 2 here. Kadu gonna win it. Unborn able to pick it up in the center field. Gonna pop it up and go for a shot. Able to send it in, but Mateo with a great reaction save there to keep the Jets from taking an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is exactly what I said. Unborn comes right off the kickoff, tries to get an opportunity, and that's good. That's what we want to see. We want to see him activating on offense. We want to see the confidence grow from this Jets player, because right now he's really got to find it again.
And Unborn gets a good demolition there on Mateo, but neither Jets player really in a great position to take too much advantage of it. Ducks gonna come in, get a clear downfield. Mateo trying to follow it up, gets a touch off the pinch. Kadu a little too far pushed up. He's gonna try and regain possession, but ends up putting it right at the feet of Unborn, and now Unborn has 1 to beat. Mateo able to get a touch. This ball sitting around midfield. Jets get a good clear to goal, but Kadu able to pick that up. He's gonna look to start this counter. Could be going for a ceiling shot here. Scotty, though, able to read it, gets up to it. That could have been a crazy opportunity for the Ducks as Mateo tries to win that 50.
Yeah, the Ducks looking to pressure this Jets team early on. If they can find this first goal, it could potentially lead to quite a good game from the Ducks. But right now, the Jets defense holding strong, and that's a great demo play to open up the goal, and they're going to score it.
Great job there from the Jets. You see here, Unborn sees that his teammate can gain possession. Gotti wins the challenge, and with no defenders back from that demo, Jets able to take a not a quick, but a 1-0 lead with 3:32 remain.
And it's interesting that we saw the Jets go for that the demo play and goal. Physical play can be so important. No, what a save from Unborn. Gets back just in time, so close. But I love to see the demo play from the Jets, and I hope we continue to see it as we move through the series.
And Mateo here picking up that ball. Kadu a little bit too far back. The Jets, Unborn, able to pick it up. Start sending it down the field. And Mateo now coming off the corner. That ball is getting in a dangerous position as Unborn's going to pick it up. Has 1 to beat. Trying to play mind games, but Kadu reading it like a book, having none of it. And will begin to counter downfield, but Unborn able to pick it back up.
Yeah, good boost starving there, and that is an open goal on the back of it. If you saw there, I know that we picked it up on the director cam, but on his way back, I believe it was Unborn, steals the boost away from the Ducks player, leaving the Ducks pretty boost starved in the wrong end of the field, and it's just an easy play out in front. It's a 2-0 lead now for the Jets with 2:45 to go.
And a good kickoff goal off the initial start. Unborn able to get a lot of power on that. Is going to send it in the bottom right-hand corner. Nothing that Ducks defender could do. Mateo trying to get back in time, but just not able to make it. And the Jets go up 3 in game 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Ducks are, they're caught napping right now. Maybe they're watching Game of Thrones as we're playing this. But right now, it just doesn't seem like they're on point. They can't quite find the Jets' goal, and for the Jets, to their credit, they have played extremely well to start off this game number 2.
Unborn going to try and air dribble that in the goal. Mateo able to pick it up, gets the save. Scotty trying to win that 50. Unborn rotating back. Kadu sending this Ball across goal, goes a little bit above Mateo, and Scotty sends it over him twice. Now Jets with an opportunity to score. Can Kadu get back? Or Mateo not able to, though, and now the Jets 4-0 up.
Another long-range goal there. Scotty making it look easy out of his own zone. And again, this time a bit more understandable from the Ducks. They need to push up. They need to find these goals. They don't have a whole lot of time. But now the deficit is 4. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them take more risks similar to that one.
Unborn there, not really confident with that backboard read. Sees that both defenders are in a position. Now Mateo centering it for his teammate. Scotty able to win that 50. Mateo able to pick it up in the midfield. Gonna go off the wall, gets one doink over a defender. Unborn there to pick up the save. Unborn following it up, gonna send it down. Kadu trying to shadow. Gets a little bit of a bump, but Mateo there to now start moving it down. Now Mateo's gonna get it past one. Unborn with a good shot, but it's saved. And this game really starting to heat up as the Ducks trying to make some sort of comeback before there's too much time gone on the board.
Well, I'd argue that there is already too much time gone on the board. The Jets' defense has looked so solid in this game. They're really starting to solidify their rotation on defense. But they get beat there, a little too over-aggressive. The Ducks just can't put it in.
And that was a great passing play there from the Ducks. Really good 1-2, just not able to sink that floating ball in the net. And a missed opportunity, and with time running down, the Ducks need to mount some sort of crazy offensive strategy immediately if they're going to have any hope of sending this game into overtime. Unborn's going to pass this to Scotty. He's going to get a great shot to goal. A double commit from the Ducks could spell trouble as Unborn going to sink it into net. And that's coming off the back of, again, that double commit from the Ducks.
Yeah, the double commit, super not good right there from the Ducks. I mean, nothing else you can say about that. The miscommunication, not going to work, especially in 2v2. You don't have that third man to bail you out of those tough situations. And yeah, the Jets have taken advantage of every single double commit from the Ducks in this game. And I think that's the biggest thing they've changed so far in this series. They weren't able to take advantage of the double commits or the missed rotations from the Ducks. But in this game, they have put every single opportunity they've had in the back of the net.
And with it 19 seconds remaining, there's just not enough time for the Ducks to score 5 consecutive goals. And that means the Jets going to be taking game 2 as the final seconds tick down. It'll be interesting to see if either team can get another goal as Scotty sends it in the net just as I say that and put the Jets up 6.
Well, it's unfortunate that there's only 3 seconds left. I wanted to take a short flight down to Brazil, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen here. But for the Jets, I mean, this is just a complete turnaround to what we saw in game 1. And I mean, of course, the Ducks not looking as sharp as they did in that earlier game. Kadu will eventually put one on the board for them, but, you know, obviously a little too late now as there's no time left on the clock. But it just seems like the Jets kind of woke up. Not really that the Ducks played poorly. It's just the Jets all over the Ducks' mistakes.
Yeah, and the Jets really, a lot of really excellent team plays as well. I mean, 10 shots coming in, 6 going through the net, really making the Ducks work. 5 saves from the Ducks, and that's impressive considering the Jets still scored 6, but what an outstanding turnaround from game 1 for the Jets to equalize this series.
Yeah, and we're going to have to see if they can continue that turnaround here. Again, we talked about how Unborn, you know, had to shake off game number 1, his missed shot, his missed save, and he has done that absolutely beautifully. And now he's put the Ducks into a position to where they have to do that themselves. They have to put this game behind them. It was a blowout start to finish. The Jets all over top of the Ducks, but the series is still tied. We're in pretty much a glorified best of 3 now. And they still, it's a clean slate going into game 3. They still have a chance to take the series.
And the Ducks really going to start feeling the pressure now. Need 4 wins in order to leapfrog the Hive, in order to make it into playoffs. And they can't lose another game. Jets only need 3 to make it. So this series, incredibly important for both, but especially the Ducks moving forward have to have something put together or they're out.
Yeah, and we're getting ready for game number 3. I'm really interested in seeing what the Ducks do to respond to this Jets offense. Really, the offense from the Ducks wasn't so bad, but they just never found an opportunity because the Jets always seem to have the ball on the Ducks zone. That's what was causing them to make these defensive double commits. As looks like, yeah, the Jets are back in the lobby, so we'll be getting ready for game number 3. But it's going to be interesting to see what the Ducks do differently on defense. Do you go for the physical play? That can be super risky when you're on the defensive side of the ball. Wait, did everybody leave the server? I'm not sure what happened. Did the server
I
crash?
think the server, it came up as it went down for maintenance, so that might have been the initial issue.
Gotcha. That's weird. It didn't kick me out of the server.
Interesting. Maybe it just went down for maintenance for us. But looks like everyone's back in now, and we're able to go ahead and get started with this game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it's all down to the Ducks to respond to this Jets offense. If they can't do that, then this could be quite a long final 3 games.
And Unborn, trying to win that 50, gets sent over, and now Mateo gonna pick it up, gets a good pass to Kadu, who's not able to get a touch. And Unborn looks to pick this up and start sending it downfield. Kadu trying to get back. Both Jets players on the same side of the field, a little bit close, could spell trouble, but Unborn able to get there. Gonna send it in the center. Mateo gets a good touch, but Scotty's back. Gets it past one. Scotty has one more to beat. This ball in a dangerous position. Neither one of the Ducks players is back, but Kadu able to get that rotation before either Jets players can take advantage of that ball.
I was a curious decision from B. Scotty as he's going to turn that one towards the goal, but he saw the ball coming. You could tell he saw it. He opted to go for the boost. He had Unborn all the way across. There was nobody in between them. I'm surprised he didn't look for the pass. Maybe he thought that it was going to get blocked by the Ducks and he didn't want to get caught out of position. But either way, an early opportunity kind of squandered there for the Jets.
And a double commit there from the Ducks. Could have been a goal for the Jets, but Scotty just sends it off the bar. Unfortunate situation there for the Jets as they had an opportunity to go up early.
Is this gonna be game 1 all over again, where the Jets just can't seem to put the ball in the goal? I'm not sure, but right now they've got to get back on their feet. They've had a couple of chances and they're still keeping the pressure on. Can Unborn score this one? Thank goodness he will, and the Jets are finally on the board.
And that's just a great pass there from Scotty. Unborn in a perfect position to pick it up. Mateo's a bit too far back. Kadu's a little bit too far right. And it leaves Unborn all the space he needs to put that shot on target. And the Jets going to go up 1-0 with 3:25 remaining. Unborn going back in corner. Mateo going to pick this one up. Can't really get it. Unborn's going to pick it up. Now it's centered into Biscotti. Unborn now coming up off the wall, gonna get it over Mateo. This ball in a good position for Scotty, but Kadu able to get it clear. And now the Jets need to rotate back as this ball's in a dangerous position. Kadu almost with an excellent long goal, just goes off the inside of the bar. Gets it past one defender. Looks to center for his teammate, but Unborn there to pick it up now and will begin to send it downfield.
Kadu caught out of position here. This could be dangerous, but he does get back just in time. Really an awkward kind of challenge there from Mateo. It buys just enough time for Kadu, and that's great awareness, I think, from Mateo to challenge that ball early so they couldn't get the pass across the box.
And Kadu missing an opportunity there. Scotty kind of caught in the inside of net. Kadu maybe having an opportunity, but just not able to get to it. And now Mateo on the rotation, going to clear this off the backboard, trying to beat Unborn to it. Unborn, though, intercepting, sending to the left side of field. Both Jets players, again, sort of in the same position here. Scotty able to respond, but you have to wonder if them being that close is going to bite them as this game continues.
It could, but at the same time, it could work well for them. They're just trying to keep the ball in the Ducks zone. The more that they can keep the offensive pressure on, the less boost the Ducks end up having. You boost starve them enough, and then eventually these goals start to become easier and easier as the team just doesn't have the boost to get up and make plays.
Unborn gets an unfortunate back touch. Mateo gets a good center to Kadu, and Kadu with the equalizer off a great team play there from the Ducks.
Well, that's the danger that you were talking about. If the Jets go a little bit too aggressive, it's not going to work out in their favor. And an unfortunate touch into the Jets' corner is what causes that ball to eventually be centered for the Ducks. And that they find their equalizer off a bit of an over-aggression play from the Jets.
Yeah, just Jets leaving them too much space. Kadu and Mateo gonna use that to their advantage all day long to set up a passing opportunity. And it works out as Scotty gonna send it into the corner here. Kadu able to get a good pinch downfield. Could technically have a shot off the wall. Gets it past one. Unborn picking it up. Gets it over Mateo, who's not in a position. Down off the bar. Scotty get it. Can. Jets up 2-1.
Yeah, great little play there from Unborn. Kadu just didn't really get a great read on it. It gave Scotty so much time to just throw that in the goal. Unfortunate there, because I thought that Kadu could have made a good play to keep it clear, but either way, the ball finds its way in, and now it's a one-goal game yet again for the Jets, and we're only under a minute to go.
And Jets clearing that downfield. Kadu there to pick it up. And Ducks really going to start feeling the pressure now as the Jets put a good shot on goal. But now Kadu sending it down. Scotty there to meet him. Unborn trying to pick it up, slow down the game, see if they can run some time down as this ball's in a good position. Scotty there to pick it up. Ball goes off the wall. Scotty can't quite get a touch on it. Now Mateo with a good demolition leaves Unborn all by himself, but is able to take care of it for long enough for his teammate to respawn. Now Scotty goes up for this, and 17 seconds counting. Ducks need to put something together to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, they've got only 10 seconds to do it. We'll see if they can get all the way down the field. But for Kadu and company, that one's a little dangerous. Can they keep it up? Mateo will get the touch, but it's going to go all the way around. And I don't know if I just don't think they have the boost to do it. They don't.
No. And an unfortunate situation there for the Ducks. Ball stayed up for a while, but just not enough boost to keep it up and follow. And that's going to be the Jets taking game 3. The Jets now, they can win one more, have an opportunity to land themselves in a playoff spot. The Ducks play spoiler to that. Still 2 games remaining in this series. Jets on the cusp of a series win. We'll go ahead and get ready to go into game 4, but a great match there from the Jets.
Yep, again, the Jets just a little bit faster to the ball. They're playing with team cohesion. Again, some questionable decisions, but really that was on both sides of the field. But the Jets always, when it was tied, they found that next goal, right? They always put themselves in a position to score, and that's exactly what they need to do to beat this Ducks team. Yes, they overcommitted a little bit too much. They allowed the Ducks to tie it back up, but again, it was that aggression that even gave them those first 2 goals in the first place.
Exactly, and we had mentioned a couple of points that the Jets being so close together could have bit them, but it really didn't, as the overpowering aggression that we saw from them all game long was just a little bit too much for the Ducks to manage. And now the Ducks, looking down the series point, need to put something together to try and spoil the party for the Jets as they look to leapfrog their way into the playoffs.
Well, the Jets up a game in the series. It's not over yet. And we talk so much about spacing in Rocket League. Getting enough space to do what you want to do is really important. And again, from the Ducks, we saw hints of physical play, but just not enough, as Mateo might put this one in. B. Scotty, a good save. Unborn's going to try to play it back down the field, but I would just like to see some more of that demo play like we just saw there from Unborn, only from the Ducks instead.
And B. Scotty with a good read, getting the ball out of danger. Unborn going to pick this up now. Big opportunity there for the Ducks as Unborn's going to slot it into the right corner. And an opportunity for the Ducks turns into a goal for the Jets as they take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, great solo effort from Unborn. Gets it past both players. He slots that home just like you said. Easy peasy there for Unborn. It's so nice to see him playing with all of this kind of confidence. I really don't want to mention it anymore. But after that game, number 1, it's great to see him in a good mental state as we move forward.
And a great demo there. Mateo trying to get back, just able to get a touch. And now the ball going in the opposite direction. Jets within feet of getting another goal there, but Mateo doing a great job of getting back defensively. Sends it into for his teammate, Kadu, dropping it down. Can Mateo get a touch? He can, but it's just off the post. And now Scotty there to clear it out of danger. Kadu goes up for it, sends it down. Unborn's there to pick up the save. Gotti now gonna send it into the left corner. Picked up by Mateo. He's gonna try for a ceiling shot. Not quite able to get the touch, but Unborn able to respond quickly. Kadu jumped up quickly for that ball, was in a dangerous position. Now Scotty gets it past one, demos the other. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, that could be one of the plays of the week as B. Scotty gets a really great pop here. Demos the last defender, and that ball just rolls in to double the Jets' lead.
Yeah, he saw Unborn with the solo plays, wanted to get in on it as well, and he did just that. Again, using the demo plays like we talked about, it creates so much space, and the Jets are using it to their advantage, certainly here in game number 4.
Kadu now going to try and pick up this pass from his teammate, sends it off the wall, in a position to score, gets demoed, but Mateo, if he had responded maybe a little bit quicker to that, could have had a shot, but now Unborn pass to Scotty, gets a shot off the post. Unborn now just trying to keep it center as Kadu sends it to the left side. Scotty now with the clear. Unborn a little bit too far back. Unborn though goes up off the wall, gets a touch off the ceiling. Could have the third touch. He does, and it goes in. What a goal from Unborn.
Beautiful, beautiful shot from Unborn. Opts to use the ceiling to his advantage and just gets enough on it. Almost like a little curveball that you would find in baseball, or similar to like a slider that kind of rises, takes the team off guard there. And yeah, the Jets looking so good here. They're gonna even tack on a fourth one off the kickoff.
Unborn having a monster game right now, securing the hat trick with that goal. Picks up the kickoff immediately. A cheat up for that one, and Mateo just not able to get back in time. And Ducks really now starting to find themselves a large hole in this one.
Yeah, that they are. Unfortunately, they are down 4 goals. But it's going to take quick shots and quick goals for them to come back. I thought they might get one there. But still, they have plenty of time. It's not over until it's over. But they need to get the ball on the offensive side of the field.
Unborn gets a shot, goes off the bar, followed from Scotty. Not gonna miss that, no sir. Slots it in for 5.
Yeah, again, I mean, just the Ducks scrambling around on defense, similar to what we've seen throughout the series. The Jets are going to take advantage of it. It's kind of funny how we've seen this series go so far. We went from a close game to a blowout, another close game in game 3, and this one looks to be a similar blowout to what we saw in the second one.
And Unborn in a good position here, sends it off the bar. Jets really dominant on offense. Ducks not able to put anything together. Scotty trying to reverse into this. Unborn trying to get back, but that shot gone target from Kadu. Floating in, and Unborn with a massive save. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that could even be a play of the week. What a reaction there to get the ball out of net.
And a really slow reaction by the Ducks player. I'm not sure which one it was, but they were right there watching the ball bounce up and down on the goal line. Maybe they thought it was in, but they took their sweet time, and Unborn makes the save.
And Scotty with another massive save. Unborn able to get that one. Ducks trying to get anything going, but the Jets just not letting them have it. Absolutely astounding defense from them so far as Mateo again gets a shot blocked from Scotty.
Yeah, the Jets are absolutely playing to the best of their ability right now. They might let in a goal here. They will. Mateo is going to find that one. But regardless of that, it's been a clinic here in this game from the Jets.
And a good fake there from Kadu. Fakes out the defender, and Mateo able to get that one in. 1:17 remaining. It's not outside the realm of possibility for the Ducks to come back in this one, but we'd really need to see a 180 in this game. As Unborn trying to score another kickoff goal. Mateo there to get it. Scotty sends it off the post. And the Jets unrelenting in their offensive pressure so far, as Unborn's going to clear this out to the side. Ball in a dangerous position. Mateo gets a good touch to keep it out of danger. Kadu now gets an unfortunate touch into the corner. I think he was trying to go for a shot there, but either way, Unborn's going to start moving it downfield, blocks the pass from Mateo, and Ducks struggling to get it out of their own half. Unborn just absolutely demolishing them right now. Great play.
I wish we could go back even farther. He had 3 50-50s to make that work, and he wins every single one of them, and then comes off the sidewall, gets the ground pinch to finish it off. This guy, he's playing absolutely out of his mind right now for the Jets.
And Scotty there clearing it out. This game going absolutely the way the Jets want. 25 seconds away. We'll see if they can punch a ticket to Brazil. Scotty in a position to pick up that fake from Unborn, but now Mateo on the counter. Unborn up for it, gets a good save, and then cleared out from Scotty. Great team play there as Scotty gets it past one and punches his ticket to Brazil. 7 seconds to see if we can keep it.
We've done it. We've made the trip to Brazil on the Ducks' dime, unfortunately, but it's not very often you get to see that in a game of Rocket League. So I hope you guys enjoy the trip. But I mean, really, what else can we say that hasn't already been said? The Jets showing up in this game. The Ducks haven't even looked that bad. It's not like they've played too terribly. They just are getting so outclassed right now. Unborn absolutely stepping up to the plate, and it just seems like the Ducks don't have an answer for it.
And the Jets taking a dominant game 4. That's going to bring them the series as it's 3-1 now. But good Lord, Unborn, 8 shots, 4 goals, 4 saves, and 2 assists. Just absolutely everywhere on the field. And same thing for Scotty. 3 goals on 6 shots, 2 saves, and an assist. Just an absolutely dominant performance from the Jets.
Yeah, and we're going to go into game number 5. I mean, really, the shot totals are not too terribly in favor of the Jets. They had 3 more shots than the Ducks did, but 6 more goals. I mean, it kind of goes to show that the Jets were in control of the game for certainly a majority of it, but the Ducks had their chances, and that's what they're kind of missing. They've had their chances. Only 6 saves in total from the Jets. They had plenty of opportunities. They're just around the net, or they're hitting it at the Jets players sitting in goal, and they need to fix that if they want to take game 5.
And Ducks have an opportunity here to get at least one more consolation game in game 5. A lot to play for still, but they got to put something together defensively to stop this Jets offense, which, as far as last game went, was absolutely unstoppable. But we get ready to go ahead and kick off here for game 5. I'm curious to see what the Ducks do to retake the series.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they needed a server reset. Unfortunately, I can't see. Yeah, I think they did. Unfortunately, I can't see chat, so I was unable to tell that they needed a server reset. So we are going to reset the server just real quick. Give me one moment as we set everything back up. We do have game number 5 coming soon. As Sleegey, you are in quite a wonderful position there on cam. Let's see if we can reset it. Man, I kind of just want to keep it like that. That's pretty good. Hold on, here we go. There we go. Welcome back.
There we are. Yes, you see the wonders of technology. But no, great series so far as we go ahead and get this server reset. Again, Jets now finding themselves already where they need to be. The leapfrog, the hive, one more game could really just cement that position as our players are joining up here and we get ready to begin game 5.
Yep, just about underway. We're going to see, this is the opportunity. This is the game for the Ducks to show us that they can hang with these teams, that they can respond in these kind of troubling times, dealing with adversity, and I'm really excited to see what they can do.
And Unborn, right off the bat, gets a goal in the net. And this is just a continuation of last game as Unborn able to go up off the wall and sink it in.
Hey, well, I kind of hyped them up a little bit. Hey, you know what? It's just a goal. They can do it. We're going to come back. And let's see it. Let's see if the Ducks can get a response. There it is. We did it. We did it. We willed them to a goal. And, yeah, it's just really, it's going to come down to which team wants it more here in Game 5.
Yeah, Kadu getting a really good pickup off the pass from his teammate on kickoff in center. Able to send it in. No one from the Jets able to get back in time. And now we're equalized with 4:43 remaining. As Kadu going to win that kickoff, Unborn will pick it up. Sends it into the corner. Unfortunate touch from the Ducks. Scotty tries to send it in. Gets a follow-up, but Unborn not in a position to get the follow. And Kaku, somehow Unborn gonna save that pinch. No telling how fast it was moving, but an incredible team effort there from the Ducks as Unborn again off the same wall. Gonna send it into goal to put the Jets back up.
I mean, you can't really give Unborn a terrible amount of credit for that save. Kind of right place, right time for him. But an absolute... It's just... It seems like he can't do any wrong right now, Unborn, right? I mean, he had that game number 1, and it's just like the Rocket League gods have decided to smile upon him here in the rest of the series.
Unborn just having one of those monster nights where he's always in the right place at the right time, doing the right things, and the Ducks having to adjust to this dominant performance. And Unborn with another opportunity here. Mateo able to get another touch as Kadu's going to go up for this one. Scotty's in a position to intercept. Going to send it towards Unborn, who gets a shot towards goal and secures the hat trick. Not much more than a minute into this one.
Yeah, a beautiful touch there. Nothing really Mateo could do for that. He had to read that just a bit earlier, and Unborn, as you said, always seeming to be in position. He was in position for that one. And yeah, the Jets are looking really good to take game number 5.
Scotty getting a really good demo there. The ball is in a dangerous situation as Scotty will send it in. Unborn not able to get a touch, but the Ducks not able to capitalize on it. As Unborn will send it downfield. Scotty following behind. Unborn with a pass off the back. Scotty airs it a bit too high. And now the Jets are going to have to rotate as Mateo going to set up a clip shot. Not able to quite get what he needed. Kadu able to get off that pass before being demoed, but it's going to fall straight to the Jets as he passes it to Unborn. Now Scotty with another chance, not quite able. Double commit here from the Ducks. Scotty getting a demolition. Unborn gets a good bump. One to beat for the Jets. Ball in a dangerous position. Unborn, though, not quite able to regain control. Mateo will begin to send it downfield.
Unborn, just like a little wrecking ball there for a moment, taking out both of the Ducks players. Unfortunately, it doesn't turn into anything. But, you know, good idea to try to use that play to open up some space for your teammate. He just didn't have enough boost to put it home.
And Gotti there, missing an opportunity to bring him back within one. Going to go ahead and send it back downfield. Gotti's there to intercept. And with all we've been talking about Unborn, we still have to give it to Scotty. He's making a lot of really good passing plays. He's in positions to send clears downfield and is really helping Unborn a lot and getting the ball to where he's at for them to score.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't take anything away from Scotty. I know that we've been talking a lot about Unborn in this one, but Scotty's been playing that kind of perfect support role as Kadu almost gets that one in, and Unborn's going to clear it away, but he's been that support man, making the passes, playing defense to the point that really it's stifled the Ducks. And I know that we've kind of overshadowed him, but he has certainly had a fantastic series, all 5 games.
And Scotty there trying to get a shot towards goal. Unborn going to go up for this one, trying to get a centering pass, but cleared by Kadu. Scotty now sending it back down, trying to get it center. Mateo's there to pick it up. Can't quite get the follow-up touch. Unborn now gonna try and send it off the back. Mateo with a good touch to keep it downfield. Scotty picking it up. This ball in a dangerous position for the Ducks as Mateo picking up that pass from Kadu. Gonna bring them back within one with 1:09 remaining.
Yeah, a bit of some miscommunication there from the Jets. Unborn not in the best position to try to get a touch on that ball. And Scotty a little late to the challenge, so the Ducks making this one a game. With 1:05 to go, they only need a goal.
Unborn gets a good shot on target. Mateo there to pick it up. Mateo now with a shot towards goal, saved from Scotty. Kadu follows it up. Unborn's there to pick it. Mateo sending it back towards goal. Ducks putting a lot of offensive pressure now as 48 seconds remain. Unborn gonna be in position to pick this one up. Gets the boost, gets the ball. Scotty's in midfield, not able to get the touch, and now this could be an opportunity for the Ducks. Goes just wide. Kadu sends it off the wall. Mateo's up, off the same wall, and then Unborn's there to pick that one up. Gets lined up for the goal, takes a shot, save from Mateo. Now Unborn's gonna pass back to his teammate here. Gets a pinch, but could be deadly. Unborn, though, in a position to get the save again. Can he follow up and get the goal? Wow. Oh, yes, he can with the demolition on Kadu. Unborn secures a fourth for the Jets.
Yeah, we know how devastating these plays can be. There's so little you can do about that if you're the defender right there. You're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't on that play. And it's a 4-2 game. The Jets look like they're going to take 4 straight games in this series. Well played to them. And for the Ducks, I mean, they made this one competitive, but there was definitely some times where it just seemed like they couldn't quite keep up with the high-flying offense of the Jets.
And gotta give it up to Unborn. 4 goals, 4 saves on 5 shots. Absolutely monstrous performance. And you gotta think, if Unborn can land that goal in overtime in game 1, the Jets could be sitting on a sweep. But after that, they didn't let the pressure get to them and absolutely crushed the Ducks. Although the Ducks able to keep it competitive throughout, just nothing they could do against that never-ending offensive pressure that the Jets were bringing on.
Certainly, yeah. If I'm the Jets, if that overtime in game 1 is what woke Scotty up and brought him into, or I'm talking about Unborn. If that's what woke Unborn up and brought him into the series, I will definitely take a game 1 overtime loss every single week just to see him come out and play the way he did in the final 4 games. Certainly stepped up to the plate, had all 4 of the Jets goals in this one. And yeah, I mean, just a wonderful showing for the Jets. That has to give them so much momentum and so much confidence going into the playoffs, which start just next week.
Oh, absolutely. Jets going to be very pleased with that. They only needed 3 to secure their spot, but 4 will definitely help them out. But great showing here from the Premier League teams. That's going to be it for this broadcast, though. Thank you all. I thank everybody for watching. Any last words before we sign off here, Hunted?
Well, it's not it for the broadcast. We still have one
my
more
bad.
series.
For the game, my bad.
Yeah, it for the series. We've got one more series upcoming. Champion League Aviators versus Hawks, and that should be quite a good one too. I'm not entirely sure how the playoff picture is looking for either of these teams, what with all the games that have happened this weekend, but it will be an interesting one regardless. So guys, we are going to take just a short break. We'll bring you the final series of the official broadcasts of MLE League Play season number 8. Please don't go anywhere. We will be back. I will finally get through this. We will be back in just a couple of moments.